Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again, somewhere in Wyrmrock's Crossing, and we're actually going some interesting place right now. We are, well, not talking to Raphael right now, we are rather checking out Rivington and everything around, because we have Shadowheart with us. And there's an interesting quest connected with her. Well, not the Daughter of Darkness. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, we have arrived in Wyrmrock's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that sharran lookouts will be present in the vicinity, awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout in order to learn where the sharran cloister is hidden. She expects to find such a lookout hiding amongst the desperate new arrivals flooding into Wyrmrock's Crossing. Now, desperate new arrivals, that's the question. Where could they be? Desperate new arrivals are usually placed maybe somewhere down here also. That might be it. Also, wait a minute, is that new? I thought Shadowheart has like black hair. Since when is it? That's definitely new. Maybe I noticed, maybe I didn't, but it was not conscious enough, I would say. Alright, let's see. Maybe it's somewhere down there. Desperate new arrivals. Do we get any reaction out of Shadowheart? Maybe, maybe not. Could be those. Oh! Oh! Oh, interesting. Ferg Drogher. Interesting. That might be the one.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Oh.
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
What?
I ask not of Lady Shah, but of you and your paramour.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Perhaps a cat pounced on its prey.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But I would actually say that there's something else happening there. Alright, but she is not going to follow Lady Shah anymore, isn't she? Now, Ferg Drogher.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Wait.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Too bad. No, our hearts bleed for you. Get to the point. You're a sharran, aren't you? From Shadowheart's cloister? Whoa, whoa. Okay, we could either remain silent, or we could go straight to the... Yeah, we could go straight to the point.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Wow, there's a bit much in it. Use a shared connection. Let Shadowheart to lie. No. She's not going to lie here. Reach out to her sonically. She should plead contrition for now. She has turned her back on your record goddess. Well, we could also just let Shadowheart handle it for now. Let's see what happens.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Wow, that's a bit much. So, Shadowheart?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
That is not the point. The Sharans are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate. Yes. I mean, if Shadowheart wouldn't be here, I don't know if we actually would have gotten that information, so we don't need to tell her that. Anyway, Yeah, but let's just ask.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Everybody's parents are somewhere, somehow. Oh, by the way, while we're at it,
I find the locals' fascination with the beach is but a conspiracy for prudes to leer at each other unquestioned. Why does anyone bother wearing swim garments at all?
good question.
I'm not inclined to bother myself, but I suppose it keeps the city watch at bay. Some act as though displaying bare flesh is a more heinous crime than murder and robbery.
Those two seem to be a heart and a soul, almost. Jesus, that sword looks actually amazing. I've never noticed that.
Action, reaction.
That sword is absolutely great. Like, there's like this skull grove stuff around it, which is really interesting.
Be on my way.
So, Mate.
Hello again. Looking for something different? You've come to the right merchant.
Well, decent enough. What do you think about it? Show me these fancy items. Yes.
When I tried to fool a sharpie like you,
Yeah.
have a look.
Let's see. Do we have anything of interest in here? Sadly, not so much. Or at least the items I'm looking. There's this raven thingy, but we don't really need that. Your weapon unarmed takes the additional 2 damage while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Well, there is nothing for us.
Stay away from.
Yeah, trap chests. No, actually, trap chests are the best.
We need a place to hide any good stuff.
So let's see. There's a trader. Yeah. Anything else though? There's another trader over there. Question is, what am I actually interested in? There are potions of speed. Yeah, wait a minute. Potions of speed. While I'm at it, there is a potion seller somewhere over there. Let's just check that out. While we're at it, maybe we get some more interactions with like Shadowheart and Lizelle. Going through her.
Pleasure house. Den of decadent delight.
Slow down.
And the
Nothing here for now.
other
All right.
person with you.
So wait a minute. That's the smith. But we're not interested in the smith. Actually, I could look at the smith's inventory and maybe we can find some good stuff.
Hello again,
So,
sir.
Horsty.
What can I do for you?
Potions of speed. There you go. Let's get that one. And potion of supreme healing. Yes. And while we're at it, this one. Yeah, why not? The thing is, yeah. Let's just get a few of these things. We should be all right. Psychic resistance is not necessary. All of the other stuff not really necessary. The most important stuff is always potion of speed. All right. So let's balance the offer and what away. Also, how does my inventory look like? Little tricky. Let's see. If I were a potion arena, I would place that potion over there. And I would place that... Oh, wait a minute. This is backpack, yeah. One can go in here. And, let's see. Got 1 potion of speed out of it. Definitely not so interesting. Okay, so what about other stuff? Let's see. Maybe I can get some arrows.
Greeting. How may I be of service?
Yeah. Trading, please. Thank you. I need arrows. And from the look of it, we even got more potions of supreme healing. These things are amazing. Well, let's just buy them. There's no other need for it. Cloud of Giant Strength would also be a good thing. Oh, and this one. Smoke powder arrows. Very expensive. For these kind of things, it would be better to have a charisma character in here. Does the slit attack? Nah, not necessary. But these things are absolutely amazing. Gonna take those. And what else? What other items do I need? I mean, these things I have in thousands of, so that's not really the issue. What else we need? Magical other thingies. What about this one? Targets have disadvantage saving throw against your maneuvers and weapon actions. This is good. Would be very good. And attack +1 would be very good for a fighter. Again, +2 when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Yeah, also a fighter, because they deal an awful lot of bonus damage all the time. So we got that. And this thing here gains +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls and overcomes resistance to non-magical damage. Let's just take that one. Why not? Let's balance the offer and barter it away. Oh, wait a minute. Does he have, let's say, the occasional other explosive thingy in here? Like consume this one? No. Okay. So, no need for that. Oh, that's a temporary health. Very interesting. It really is very interesting that the temporary health has a health symbol around it, and the other one looks like a shield almost. What's a double click? To center your camera. Oh, interesting. So, but diluted oil stuff goes... This goes to Lizelle. And Lizelle will handle that with great care. Perfect. Now I'm gonna end up broke.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Alright, so let's see. I need to confront Lord God. Yeah, we could do that too. And we also know that the Iron Throne is somewhat rigged. So the next time we try to sit on it, we have to look behind it just to make sure we're not going to be blown to smithereens. So, Lower City Central Wall, let's go there. Let's see. The House of Grief. The House of Grief. What's the House of Grief? That's a good question. Where is that supposed to be? I mean, we have the House of Hope. That is Raphael's thingy, and we're gonna enter that with a ritual, I think. And then we have the Cazador's dungeon thingy, whatever. We can check that one. But then there's also a third strange house there. It's just that I don't quite know where that could be. Fine stars, pale elf, sure. So what we have here, we found a shrine lookout called the Ferg Drogher. He revealed that the cloister is hidden in a place called the House of Grief in the lower city of Baldur's Gate. Now, lower city central wall. Lower city, lower city, lower city. We are in the lower city, and there's supposed to be a House of Grief somewhere around here. Question: where's the entrance to it? We got the Strand somewhere over there. We got city sewers. I mean, it could be somewhere in the city sewers, actually. Under city ruins, somewhere down there, maybe. But for this to actually know where it might be, potion vendor, yeah, we could go there too, but there's no need. What about this one? That's Rovia again. Where on earth could we go for that? Devil's Fee, that's that one. Fan Cazador's Power, okay. Blush, mate, this is not it. Targets and chase a serial killer, that's also a thing. Nisha, Alexander. The Stone Lord at the Counting House, Old Gallows Place. Steelwatch Foundry, wait a minute. The House of Grief doesn't seem to be marked at all, which means the marker for it, either we don't know it yet, or it really is somewhere in the Undercity, somewhere down here. The thing is, I don't want to use the wiki for everything. It's Revere. We could explore that one, and that is everything ball related. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to take care of the. Yeah, I actually want to take care of the murder subjects or murder targets, let's say. that means I have to explore everything to the west of this city wall. I think that is what I need to do right now. Alright, where's the west? That is the south. And the west is somewhere over there. Alright. Of crime and chaos. Yeah. Where are we actually going? How do I get through here? This is, no, this is not where I want to go. I want to get through the wall. Oh, here. There we go. There you go. And then I can do a little bit more exploration down here. Let's see what we got. So, Pero and Bunter. Bunter, the more colorful of the orcs.
You one of Tamrin's friends? Well, we haven't seen him. He did a runner one night, never came back. You won't find him here.
Tamrin? Who's Tamrin?
You aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah, suppose not.
Well, I do hit things, but the stone is rarely something. That's one of my targets.
Let's move.
Alright, that's a normal citizen. So, how am I going to explore that city? Am I going to explore the northern? Oh, let's be.
Who was your favorite character in the book?
Who?
I really liked what the author did with Bedford. I agree. Who'd have thought a werecow could be written so beautifully? Obviously, Dusk was the story's best character. The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades.
Okay, it's a book fan club, like Twilight, but instead of having a werewolf, they have a werecow. Yeah, it's actually a good question. Why is there always werewolves and no whatever? Wherever, I get it. So, Lavernica's house. What's inside that? Yeah. Let's explore everything to the south of it, or everything to the north of it. I do not know, but right now I'm very close to the garden, or whatever that is. So I should definitely explore that one. Let's see. We also got rat trouble. That's interesting. Let's just throw that out. Okay. Wait a minute. Do I have a key for it? No, I don't. Lockpicking may also not be nice, but the thing is there are a lot of other fellows looking around. So if I needed way to enter that building, how could I do that? Only through the front door. And let's see. Maybe I can try that. Let's just sneak through here. Do I have all of the lockpicks? I hope so. Oh boy. Come on, do it quicker. That's not it. Come on. I only have 15 of those things. Let's try again. There you go. Good. So, I don't know what this is, but this definitely doesn't look too good. Piebald Panaska. Let's just close that one. We have Olga Skrell. We have people and spiders? Or just spiders? I don't know. Pale thorax coals. Yeah, there are definitely spiders with names on them. And that is a wee bit weird. Yes. Let's just loot them all. Oh, you black egg. What is all of that about? We got some more baskets with stuff in it. Roshka. People. The big spider is nothing on it. Oh, wait. Need to be careful with the windows over here. So, Molly, nothing. Duna Dunfest, also nothing. Okay, that is weird. Hey, we got some good stuff. Alright, I have...
What now?
wanna dance?
Yeah, there we go. No, somewhat obscured. Let's hope for the best. Why can't you just place something like in... There you go. Much nicer. Let's take that. That's not it. Need the royal books. The candles are necessary. And Parkeeper's Chores. There you go. Why can't I move? I am... There you go. Okay. Perfect. So let's save and read what we have found so far. So, what's that thing? We got ourselves the book draft, volume 1. Neatly written chapters fill this journal. A list of what appears to be book publishers in Baldur's Gate are on the first page. The cover has a multitude of titles, all crossed out. The Unforeseen Alliance, Volume 1, Druids and Harpers, A Fight for Good, The Shadowed Evil Who Dares to Stand Against It. Our hero, the brave, mighty Druid Drogher, arrives in the grove. When he received the summons from the Emerald Enclave, he knew something was afoot. Filled with druids and rangers alike, members of the Enclave are scattered across the realm. They fight to preserve the natural order, keep the elemental forces of the world in check, and do battle with those who would upset this delicate balance. They are fierce warriors, though none as fierce as Drogher. Built like an ox, a bear, he stands head and shoulders above the crowd. The grove is buzzing with activity. Drogher spots a beautiful woman with ebony hair flowing past her shoulders. Her eyes as blue as a summer's day bluebird. His smile turns to a frown as he notices the crescent moon and harp pinned to her chest. By Sylvanus, what was a harper doing here? Parkeeper's Journal. A Parkeeper's Journal, mostly filled with notes on botany and plant care. One aside in the margins notes that some suspicious characters have been frequenting the park of late. The keeper wonders if perhaps he should report this to the Flaming Fist. Book draft volume 3? Oh, there may even be a book draft volume 2. Interesting. Parkeeper's Chores. Morning. Check the fallen branches and blocked paths. Polish benches. Unlock gates, clean ponds. Afternoon. Rake leaves, rest, pest control, repaint signage, and final rounds and lock up. And what's the book draft number 3? What about number 2? Volume 3's written in bold on the front. The title, The Cost of Sorrow, is followed by a number of question marks. But why? Drogher screams. The beast within barely contained. Why follow Shah? Why destroy Moonhaven? Kefrik stares down hardly, cruelly, at Drogher as he steps over the bodies of harpers and druids alike. Shah knows all. He smiles maliciously. She gave me a holy mission. I'm merely fulfilling it. You people of Moonhaven trusted you, Drogher cries, his anger rising. How could you turn your dark justiciars on them, Kefrik? Kefrik smiles. They needed the target practice. Can't have Shah's elite getting rusty now, can we? As for you, a crescent blade appears in his cruel hands. You are but one lone druid, Drogher. Who are you to stand against me? Drogher forced himself to his feet. Sylvanus' fury coursing through him. I'm your downfall today. You die, Kefrik. Okay. Interesting stuff. Come on, I want to mark all of that properly. There you go. I really do need to read the punctuation to be better. But anyway, we do have a keys for it. So, Groundskeeper's basement. Looks like the Groundskeeper got kept. Luke Honsell. Aha. We got some ice magic, an interesting circle, and bloody footprints again. And we all know what bloody footprints basically mean, right? The whole thing is somewhat connected to... What did they do down here? Unbelievable. I don't need to sneak around here anymore. I guess there's no reason to. Pitchforks and bodies, dwarves, dead. What on earth happened down here? And who are all those people? Like, I don't even know what side they were fighting on. I just know that there's definitely some strange shenanigans happening down here. Weird. Damn 'em all homeward. Okay, Joseph the Ferret. Flu Martina B. Mortal. Like, the names sound almost human-like. As if there are some backers that got placed in the game, which is actually quite a nice idea. Just play. Sometimes people that backed the game or like took some financing positions or whatever, or like beta testers or something like that, they usually are given names of their characters or just some funny little stuff in the game. Sometimes gravestones or something like that, or like names for zombies or enemies that you have to fight or whatever. Just something to get their names in the game or so. It's like, what's that? Sacred was actually one of those games. Ooh, no, not ooh. Oh, actually, yes, we got wine. Perfect. Earth elemental. Okay, so we are looking at natural fighters or nature fighters, whatever. Some of them are earthly followers, some others not. And there's of course another door. The door probably goes to another room or something. Could also just be a tunnel or so. I don't know if this is a trap or not. What does the map say? Map says I don't know. Oh, look at that. One single room with nothing in it. Something's wrong about that. There's a candle and a pitchfork. Nothing. Really? Nothing? Why have an empty room? I mean, almost like taking care of animals in here. Okay, what happened here? We got a great sword, yada yada yada. And Sendai the Third. The effigy of Sendai, who made herself many. What use her multitudes? She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil. Below is an exaggerated signature, written in blood, Orin the Red. Okay. So someone got killed by Orin. Bloody footsteps. Pretty much
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
the giveaway for that.
times.
But this is an awful lot. Awful lot of death happened here. Oh, we can get the broom as well. Let's just take that one.
Sweat.
Next time we need to clean up things. Wait, why can't I? There's some water and some wine. Let's take that. Okay, no, we're good.
All's well that ends.
No,
not as bad as it could have.
So, any reactions? Any traps?
This body. A sacrifice or some kind of display.
Yeah. I mean, if it's just a display, there's no need for this ritualistic circle around it. So the whole thing might be ritual. Well, maybe it's twofold. The ritual was coming from these fellows, but the display itself came from Orin. Questions upon questions.
Catch a break.
Let's just look around it. Interesting. Interesting that we don't see anything. Oh, wait a minute. We could also talk to those bodies down here. Maybe some of them give us some backstory also. We can talk with the dead anyway. But none of them have any items on them, which is weird. Why do they not have any items on them? And where's the bloody dagger? There you go. Iron bandage shield +1. That's a good one. Any of those items connected to a trap also? There. Oh, we got a clown's severed feet. Perfect.
Look at those colours. That's a clown's leg for sure.
Yes. It's not, well, Not only is the body dismembered, no, it also got like... You don't know if the clown is a clown if you don't have the clothing for a clown on it, right? That's the weird bit about it. Okay, so this goes to me. I need that. And what about this one? Iron Bandage shield +1 is a good shield. One of the bestest shields. But who else uses shields? I'm gonna give her that shield. Saving throw +1. One more armor or not? I just love armor class so much. But saving throw is also useful. Iffy. Okay. All of this goes to camp. And the client server leg goes over here to Lizelle. This is an awful lot of stuff. Okay, so what do we have? We have the client's torso. We got 1 arm, 2 arm, and client server pelvis, and 1 of 2 legs. So we need the head and the other leg. And I think then the Exodia is complete. Or do we need anything else? I think there's just 2 more items that I need, but the more body parts I'm carrying around, the heavier it gets. No, okay.
Never mind.
But let's just talk to Incontinentia Free. Oh boy. Incontinentia. Anna Thorn Rose. Thorn Rose. Abyssal Gavin. Luca Hornsell. Martin Joglin. Sally Ann Corks. I think there's some fun with the names going around here. Quattro Silk right now. Broom Boy, Tiger, Driggle Pie, Dan Fora of the Kingfish, Damamal Holmwood, Joseph the Ferret, Sybil Hastenwold, Cateless Gulchbrule, Flu Martina B. Models. Okay, that's like weird. But Incontinentia, that's pretty good. And this is the one that pretty much couldn't contain all of the blood. So, let's speak with the dead. I mean, we know what happened. Yeah, I know. All of the corpses remain silent. Is there... Ah, come on. Okay. That one is charred. Really?
Waste a step.
Okay, what about this one? Says nothing. Why not? Okay. Might be pretty self-explanatory right now, but let's talk to... Huh. Good question. Who can we talk to? This one? Wait a minute. That's a mind flayer. Hoi. That's weird. What's a mind flayer doing down here? Fascinating. Okay, either the mind flayer was part of the attack forces down here, or there's other stuff that happened.
What this does.
Weird. Okay. The real question is, what kind of quest was connected to that? Find Dribble's leg. Okay, this is probably. We found Dribble's leg. Yeah, we found an awful lot of stuff, but we do not know how much else we need to find down here. Free the artist. Yeah, this is what. But we need the candle, the torch for. But okay. So that's just some random refugee. And I mean, I could just explore everything further south of here, but I'm just more interested in the garden. But to be honest, if we like, this is the thing, I could go further south, I could go further north. There's just so many buildings that I could check. Let's see. Because the episode is already fairly long. Oh, what do we have here? Interesting paintings. Yeah, let's just check one more house around here. Houses are you hopefully very easy to check. Oh no, I do hear some metal-y defender waltzing around. So this is this one wouldn't. That one goes to camp. Okay, so what do we have here? We get some double doors.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I could explore that building. Yeah. Hoi-yo-yo! What the hell just happened? What do you mean? Araj Oblodra. I thought I've gotten that name before. Did you see that? Did see what? Okay. And with that, we're going to end this episode because I want to know what happened. But to be honest, nah. Let's just talk with Araj and then we can loot all of this things down here.
Oh, my silk.
Oh.
What are the chances? It's you.
That
Forgive
one.
the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated.
The one from the tower, but it would have been better for me to have Astarion with me, because his blood was the thing that she was most interested in. Blood of the Covenant, yes. What do we got here? Circlet of Hunting. Hunter's Eye. You gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark, True Strike, Fairy Strike, Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. And the warrior deals thunder damage, they gain Arcane Acuity. When a creature with a reverberation deals damage to the wearer, the creature needs to make a Constitution throw or become dazed. You gain +1 bonus to spell save. Look at this. A ring of free action. You ignore the effects of difficult terrain and cannot be paralyzed or restrained. This is an amazing ring. Difficult terrain, meaning that you can put ice somewhere. Like difficult terrain can be anything. And cannot be paralyzed or restrained. That is pretty interesting. Each time they dash, the bearer gains arcane charge for 2 turns. Okay. Good. And we got hyena stuff. We're gonna take that one. And a bit of that. I think that's it. I think that is it. Let's balance the offer and barter it away. Now we're happy. Again. Anything else consumable related? No. No more magical stuff. I mean, she does have interesting dyes on her. But we don't care. Okay. So let's talk with her a little bit more. So, our blood caused the action. Really? Wait a minute. Are you alright? Yeah, she is. She used, I don't know, some kind of healing. Oblodra, the blood merchant. I hadn't hoped to meet you again. Actually, we did hope to meet her again, but it's nice that she's alive. Our blood caused the explosion? Really?
It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Oblodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics.
Interesting. Well, lead the way, I would say. Why not? Is it a trap? I don't know. It could be. But now it's the thing. The episode's already fairly long. Yeah, we have to do a count anyway, so let's keep that for its own little episode. And let this be a little cliffhanger. Like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta!